Yeah, I basically grew up just doing extreme sports, and that is actually not my actual name. You see, she just loves it. Let's get action. What is up, gang? We are back with another YouTube video this week, staying on that weekly grind. You know how it's going. I missed last week, I'm sorry, but we are back this week. And what are we gonna be doing today in this video? We're going with the Q&A. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me, don't miss out. So I posted an Instagram story asking what kind of questions you wanted me to answer in this Q&A. So I'm gonna be going over those, answering your guys' questions. And yeah, make sure to please like this video and hit that subscribe button. That helps me a ton with this channel and growing it, because you know, we're really trying to grow right now. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into these questions. So one of the first questions we have is, what is my full name and how do I pronounce it? If you don't know yet, I am half Swedish, half American, and my name is pronounced Alec Ohlaker. So Ohlaker is just like the English version of how to say it, I guess. It's Swedish, so my grandparents actually merged the cities they're from and created this last name, which is kind of interesting. So I guess I'm like the first or second generation of having this last name that is literally like no one else has. So if one day I'm like scrolling through the internet or I hear somebody with this last name, I'm gonna be like, what's going on here? I'm actually pretty pumped that we ended up having a cool last name that no one else has. Common questions I get about my last name is, oh, do you like the Lakers? I don't even follow basketball. And also how to pronounce it. I get Ohlaker, Ohlaker, yeah, all that. So, and then my first name as well is Alec, and that is actually not my actual full legal name. It is Alexander. And then I get the question of, Alec, why is your full name Alexander, but people call you Alec? So, funny story, go back, my parents named me Alexander, and they gave me the option to either go with Alexander or Alec. They didn't like Alex. I mean, I don't blame them. Alex is a pretty common name, and I like Alec. I guess I could have went with Alec just as the legal name, but it's fine. You know what? Makes it more interesting, and it's a great story to tell as well, right? Right? All right, now that we got that covered and out of the way, next question, how tall am I? I am 6 foot. I'm 183 centimeters. Look, can't even fit in the frame. I'm super tall. Might as well say my weight. I think I'm around 175 pounds as well. So next question is, where am I from? And I know this is something that's gotten mixed up a lot, especially because of my Swedish American background. I'm actually from Los Angeles, California. I've always lived here in the same exact place. So I know I've gotten a lot of DMs from people thinking that I originally moved from Sweden and came over to LA, and I'm like, nah. I've lived in LA my whole life. Right now, I'm currently living at home, just taking advantage of the time, helping out the family, as well as building up my whole online everything that's going on, making that sustainable while I have the opportunity to still be living at home. Because not everyone has that opportunity, especially people here in LA. A lot are coming in from different parts of the world where they don't have the opportunity to be at home and taking advantage of that time to be working on whatever it is. It's a bit of a drive from everything. I live in a city called Palos Verdes, and pretty much everywhere I want to go is within 45 minutes to 1 hour, so I'm constantly driving. My house is about 20 minutes from the nearest freeway. You take 20 minutes and add that on to whatever the drive is starting from the freeway. I'm on the run all the time, as you can tell in my content. I'm literally like up in Hollywood, North Hollywood, Santa Monica, Venice, over in Orange County. It's like everywhere. And I'll also be doing a video on that very soon, on what it's like living in LA through my perspective, my life, and how that's been for me, because everyone's got a different story and everyone wants to know what living in LA is like. So I'm really pumped to be shooting that video. That's coming very soon. My favorite color. My favorite color is blue. I don't know if that's because it kind of is the color that just pops on me the most. I have blue eyes, so anytime I wear any type of lighter or really solid blue, it compliments me. So yeah, blue is my favorite color, for those wondering. Favorite sport. So a little bit of backstory. Why don't we just go into the types of sports I've done growing up to sort of give some background on what I've done with sports growing up, because that will eventually lead to me talking about my favorite sport. Favorite sport in terms of me actually doing sports, not just watching. I started motocrossing when I was 5. And we're talking like going out to the tracks where the jumps are, the turns, and it's about getting around the track as quick as possible, not like hitting top speeds or anything like that. I'd always go out with my dad and my brother. We'd almost go every weekend riding out at the tracks, and that was about like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive every single weekend, but we were dedicated and it was awesome. I grew up riding motocross from about 5 to 9 years old, and around 8 I started getting into actually racing competitively. I was doing super well to the point that my dad bought a full-on trailer, installed like bunk beds in here so we could start traveling to races around the United States. He was about to buy me a race bike on top of my practice bike and basically like be my full-time mechanic. And then all of a sudden I got burnt out on the sport. I was just like done. I wasn't enjoying it as much as I used to. I don't know what happened, but you know, it happens. It's not for everyone. Fortunately, yeah, I just got burnt out. But I did start riding again when I was 16 years old. I haven't ridden in a while, but I really want to get back on the bike. I'm gonna do that, and that would honestly make for some awesome vlogging content. So why don't you guys hold me to that? Some motocross vlogs. Let's get it. Oh, so favorite sport. So yeah, motocross was really what I grew up doing the most. And then I also raced BMX, which is similar to motocross. Not freestyle where you're doing the like jumps everywhere. Not the crazy like BMX jumps and stuff like that, but just like the actual racing around the track. I did that, and I did a little bit of downhill biking. Yeah, I basically grew up just doing extreme sports. I don't think I did like a traditional sport until I was like 10. And then I think I played soccer, and yeah, I never was too good at that, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, I've always been an extreme sports guy. My dad's from Sweden. There is no like American football, any of that stuff over there. He was never into that. So I never grew up watching football, basketball, soccer even, any of those things. I grew up watching professional motocross racing, and that was about it. So in terms of my favorite sport that I personally do today, now I currently don't do that many like sports. It's pretty much health and fitness, which is basically like a sport, and I like to do boxing as cardio as well, and that's a lot of fun. I really love boxing. I do snowboard still. I just got back from Mammoth this past weekend, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I love snowboarding. I do a little bit of skateboarding, and I'm looking to get back into the motocross as well. So right now that's really just what I'm doing for sports. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite. It's just like a mix of all the ones I really like to do. But in terms of watching sports, I only watch still professional motocross. I'll watch that, and then I watch UFC and boxing as well, that I really started getting more into when I started boxing. But if I have friends that are throwing on like a football, soccer game, basketball, or I'm going to one with friends, like I've been to hockey games, I've been to soccer games, then you know what, I can enjoy the sport, and I actually enjoy watching it. Usually almost as like a social thing, but not to say that I cannot watch like normal sports, okay? But yeah, I hope I answered that question pretty well. So next question, Instagram or YouTube? Okay, you know what? I'm trying my hardest to get on this YouTube grind. It is definitely more entertaining, I think, in the long run, and really just being able to show your personality and just document your life. YouTube's really cool, and right now that's why I'm trying to stay on this weekly, just one video a week, get that out, and then we'll grow from there, and just really getting into this YouTube rhythm, because I've used Instagram for a long time, even before I started this account, because I was doing a lot of filmmaking and things like that before. So I had been on Instagram since literally 2012, back when it came out, even just as a kid posting random stuff. My platform of choice is definitely right now gonna be Instagram, because that's where I'm thriving the most. But that doesn't go to say that I want to put in as much work as I can with YouTube and really grow it up to a point where I'm like just loving them both. And maybe eventually even love doing YouTube more, if I can really just get into this rhythm and make it happen. All right, so next question. Okay. Is this my natural hair color? Yes, this is my natural hair color. I guess you can call it a dirty blonde. I've never dyed it, never done any type of changing the natural color. And when it gets wet, it gets super, looks like I have dark brown hair. And then depending on the lighting I'm in, it really just changes, I feel like. Because sometimes it looks super blonde, sometimes it doesn't, but I guess the best way to describe it is dirty blonde. All right, next question. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have one younger brother. His name is Sam. Looks similar to me. Some people think we're twins. Some people think we look completely different. I don't know. He's like 6'2". He's a giant, and he's about 3.5 years younger than I am. He's a cool dude, full of energy. He's wild. What can I say? And I'm sure you guys seen him in my stories and some of my content. But yeah, he's a cool guy. Do I speak Swedish or any other languages, I guess I can say? I get this question so often. So unfortunately, the answer is that I only speak English fluently. That's the only language I speak completely fluent, but I am working on my Swedish right now because I really want to become fluent. I just haven't. Unfortunately, my dad didn't teach me growing up, but so it's up to me now. It's all good, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I've grown up hearing it my whole entire life, so definitely very familiar with the language and the sounds. I'm pretty good at the basics, but I'm not fluent, and I'm working on getting towards that as quick as possible. I need to become bilingual within the next 2 to 3 years, like it needs to happen. But one of my goals, especially for 2020, is to become bilingual, specifically in Swedish. And after I learn Swedish, hopefully I will go on to learn Spanish as well. If I can literally just learn those languages, I'm good. All right, on the languages, we're good. All right, that is the answer for that. Am I straight, gay, or bi? Honestly, I've gotten this question probably I don't know how many times by now, and I've answered it a lot, but I'm straight. I don't have much more to say around that. That's just it. Place you've never been to that you'd most like to visit. Right now, I think the place I would really like to go the most is Southeast Asia. I haven't been over to Bali, Thailand, the Philippines, and I've seen so much photo video content about the area or around the area and how beautiful it is, and oh my gosh, I want to go over there so bad. So right now, that is the place that I haven't been to that I would really like to go. Overall, I want to do so much more traveling within the next year, 2, 3 years. Like, this is the time to make it happen, right? Why is your face so nice? Perfect skin. I get this question a lot as well. One of the biggest factors to why I have such clean, clear skin is, first of all, due to diet, and that I'm getting plenty of sleep between 7 to 8 hours every single night. And I think that honestly has the biggest impact on your skin. What you're putting in your body, how much water you're consuming, hydration, and the amount of sleep you're getting. Those are really the 3 biggest important factors to having clear skin, I believe. Of course, genetics come into play, but I still believe that these 3 factors, food, water, and sleep, are gonna have such a big impact on your skin. But my skincare routine looks something like washing my face with the proper soap for washing your face and using on your face, and then I rinse my face with water either morning or night depending on when I shower. So at the end of the day or before. That's my skincare routine right now, and that's how I've maintained my clear skin. Are you in college? No, I'm not in college. I graduated in December 2018. I went to a school called Biola University, and I studied film there for 2.5 years. Interesting story, actually. I finished all of my general education classes while I was still in high school. During my last 2 years of high school, I basically went to college full-time as a high schooler, graduated community college at the same time that I graduated high school. So then when I went to Biola, which was a 4-year, I was only there for about 2.5 years and finished up college pretty early. Definitely an achievement in my life, and it's a great story to tell as well. I'm still so glad to this day that I did it and that I'm able to be on the road of achieving and working towards the things that I want instead of being stuck in school for a few more years. So honestly, I was so glad that I was able to have the opportunity to even do that. So the next question is, can we see your pets? Oh, absolutely. You guys, if you follow my content, you know I got pets, and I have them right here. First up, we got Cheeky. This is Chico, AKA Cheeky Weeky. He's a little sweet guy. He's a little odd though. He's a Chihuahua mix. You'll see him in a few of my TikToks. Actually, the most viral TikTok I had was with this guy. He is a little bit weird with having a ton of anxiety. He also bites his leg when he is anxious or stressed out or angry. Has never bitten anyone. The only way to get bitten by this dog is if your hand ends up somewhere between this leg and his mouth. So unfortunately, I don't know why you do that. Why do you bite your own leg, man? And you can make weird noises at him when he gets angry. sneezing on me, boy. And this is Bella. You guys all know Bella. Bella's probably the most well-known animal on my channel. Come up here. Oh, baby. Oh, this is Bella. Oh, she's so sweet. This is probably the oldest dog right here. She's getting old, but she's sweet. She's been around for such a long time. How's it going, Bella? You see, she just loves it. She's rowdy. She can be a little naive sometimes, but you know what? She used to play fetch and she was literally like the fastest dog I've ever seen in my life. And then she just like snapped one of her legs. I don't know how it happened. But then after that, that's really when the old age set in, and now her goal every single day is to get inside and lay in her bed. Isn't that right, Bella? You living it up, aren't you? All right, okay, that's enough. Come on, let's hop down, Bella. Oh, and last but not least, we got Lotus. He's got his nail in my shirt. Okay, so yeah, AKA Kibbies. That's his little nickname. Kibbies with 2 B's. He's just like straight nervous. Stop putting your nails in my shirt. Can you say anything for the camera? This guy's got attitude, I'll tell you that for sure. Likes to grab a hold of my hand, bite it, and then jackhammer it with his back feet. So yeah, sometimes I think he really just wants love and attention, and that's his way of trying to get it. All right, anyways, he's ready to go. See ya! Alright guys, so I hope I was able to wrap up a lot of the questions in this video, but I'm definitely going to be doing more Q&A videos like this in the future. So once again, if you like this video, please hit that like button below and hit the subscribe button if you're really enjoying my stuff and you want to continue following more of my videos, because I am uploading every single week, so stay tuned for that. And please leave a comment on any questions you might want me to answer in the future, what you liked, what you didn't like, you know the whole shebang, right? Okay, kitty. So he's getting rowdy now because he wants to get out of here. Hey, but anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I will see you next week in the next video. Peace!